Pella Municipal Airport. Automated weather observation. 1822. Zulu, weather, wind. 110 at 7. Visibility 10. Clear below 12,000. Temporary.
Pella Airport, traffic 938 Charlie Tango, entering a left, downwind to runway 16, full stop, Pella.
Iowa City traffic, Cherokee 29 Whiskey, turning left base for 7, Iowa City.
Pella traffic 938 Charlie Tango, turning left base, runway 16, full stop, Pella.
Traffic not available.
Pella traffic 938 Charlie Tango, turning short final, runway 16, full stop, Pella.
Traffic not available.
Pella traffic, Lightsport 938 Charlie Tango, clear of all runways, taxiing over to the FBO. Pella.
Pella would be the lunch stop for the day. Upon arriving, I was greeted by a friendly staff and a very attractive FBO. You could tell the Dutch influence in the design and architecture of the building. Also available at the Pella Airport were a couple of immaculate courtesy cars. The one that I was given had less than 17,000 miles. It was a real treat to use that to get into town. The drive into town is a couple of miles, about a 6-minute drive. The downtown is built around a town square with shops and storefronts surrounding the square. That town square hosts events and festivals throughout the year. The most famous of which is the Tulip Time Festival. This festival originated in 1935 and has been running continuously since then. It's a multi-day festival featuring over 300,000 tulips. Typically, it runs in the beginning to the middle of May. If you're going to be traveling to Pella anytime around there, be sure to check out and see if there's any possibility that you can join in this festive event. But back to the purpose of me coming to downtown Pella, and that's to get lunch. My first stop was at Yarshima Bakery. This was recommended to me at the airport. It's a Friday at noon, so there was a bit of a crowd, but while I was waiting to get served, I was overwhelmed with the delightful smells and sights of Dutch bakery. Now, I'm familiar with Danish bakery from Racine, but Dutch is definitely a different style. I finally made my choice to try a Dutch pastry called the Dutch letters. What's interesting about this is there's only one letter, and that's the letter S. It's a pastry with an almond filling. It was really quite delightful. With my dessert in hand, it was now time for me to find something a little more substantial, perhaps a sandwich. The bakery had recommended a butcher meat market that was just across the street. As I was walking in that direction, I was overwhelmed by the smell of the smokehouse. The name of the meat market was Intervelds. Upon entering, I was overwhelmed with the selections. It made my choice rather difficult, but I finally settled on a sandwich, packed it up, paid, and headed back to the airport where I'd have lunch and get ready to continue my journey through the state of Iowa. As I'm wrapping up my thoughts on Pella, I can't say enough about how quaint and cozy this community is. I found that there was an awful lot of family embedded throughout the whole community. The bakery was related to the butcher shop, and there was a bed and breakfast. I'm really looking forward to coming back. And just for another rather trivial point, I found out that Pella was also, for a period of time, the home of the young Wyatt Earp when he was in his early formative years. A real surprise. Would have never imagined just landing for lunch at Pella, Iowa.